Man, oh man. I'm out here in the yo. I'm out here in the yo. Haven't shot a video out here in a minute, man. Still ain't put it together yet. Been doing this, been doing that, been doing this, been doing that. You know how life get, you know how life be. You know what I'm talking about? It was an update I wanted to give you guys. I don't know, but I know my motherfuckers that been watching me, really watching me, remember this story. The story was about a man who had a girlfriend or got a girlfriend. And make a long story short, that girlfriend went to court and ended up having the man put out of his own house. She was not on the deed, any of that. I just got finished working out of shit too, man. Pardon me. Yeah, she was not on the deed. She wasn't on anything. None of the paperwork. However, she stayed there, of course, more than 90 days, more than 30 days, more than 60 days. So she ended up getting him put out of his own spot, his own house. It's been a year now. So I might have put that video up about a year ago. So I couldn't get him on YouTube because I haven't been around him. He stayed about an hour and a half away. I couldn't get him on YouTube. I wanted to do a FaceTime with the man, but I know the video would have been so in depth that FaceTime footage wouldn't have done it no good. But anywho, I wanted to give you guys an update for those who actually cared. Or, was worried about the situation. Well, here's the update. The update is that sucker is head over heels for that motherfucking bitch. That's the update. You know what I mean? However, he stayed out the house for a year, still sneaking through and all that, and woo. Matter of fact, he caught one violation or whatever it was for being over there when he wasn't supposed to be over there, you know what I'm saying? So he caught a violation. That was like within the past 60 days. Now, fast forward to about a week ago, I get a call. I was like, what's up, man? And he was like, my folks, not the fella who got kicked out, my folks was like, boy, he got her ass. I was like, what you mean? He said, boy, he got her ass. Boy, I heard he got her ass. He worked her pretty motherfucking. I was like, oh man. He was like, yeah, old boy went over that spot. She done something or said something to him, and all of a sudden, my boy turned into Crawford out that motherfucker. My boy turned into goddamn baby Lennox Lewis out that motherfucker. My man turned into an old Mayweather, man. You know what I'm talking about? He turned into Mayweather on the bitch. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, man, he going down for a while. He going down. I said, man, he going down for a while, man. Best thing he could do is just go ahead and scrape up all the money he can to put on his books, because he gonna be down for a while. He gonna be down for a year or two, at least. But I also said this too. Sometimes a woman has to fear you just a tad bit in order to respect you. Sometimes a woman has to fear you just a tad bit to respect you. My submission of proof. Look how the average black women treat the white man when he come around. The average black woman, whatever the white man says is law. Oh, you can do this and do that. Take a black woman that need her floors done. Oh, well, you can do this, you can get this, you can get this, you can do this, you can do this. We'll charge you $20,000. And if she got the money, okay. That damn white man could have hyped it up, but let the average nigga come through and say 20,000. Nah, that nigga don't know nothing. He ain't got no license. Right. A white man can come through and fix the toilet. Oh, you got this going on with your toilet. The seal is bad. This, that. You need a whole new toilet. His word is law. How much toilet cost? $600. Okay, let a nigga come through and say the same thing. I don't think I'm gonna get a second opinion. Let that white man in that suit and tie. Let that white man just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the white man say to the average black woman is law. Why? Because she fears the white man. She fears the white man just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. But he also gets that respect until she forges a relationship with him and see that he may be one of the weaker white men. She'll run all over him. He'll be taking care of her motherfucking bastard children. You know what I'm saying? All under that I'm a good guy role. You know what I'm saying? While she's DMing and inboxing other niggas, talking crazy, calling them daddy and all that. And I'm not saying this just to be saying it. I'm saying it because it just happened to me. And it's been happening to me for a while. Is this chick I know was rather promiscuous at one point in time, but she was paid for her promiscuity, and she lucked up because she ain't really had no game by herself. She lucked up and found a Mark. This Mark was a white man. This Mark is a white man. And this Mark treats her better than anybody could ever treat her. But yet, she's still inboxing, talking hella greasy, talking hella crazy, asking when the next link and all this shit. Why you be doing that man like that? Because he treats you good. Man, he do this for your kids, he do that for your kids. Because she tell me. And she also posted on the socials. Because the dick ain't no good. So me being who I am, well, this is what you do. You go get him some toys. Go get yourself some toys. Tell him to use them on you. See if it can enhance some shit. So she did it. She said it worked for a while, but it ain't nothing like yours. I'm like, oh. And I ain't saying this to boast and brag. I'm saying it because, you know what I mean? To prove a point, what I just said. The average black woman fears the white man until she gets with a white man that may be soft. And then she feels him up and down. Oh, he's harmless. And then she treats him like shit. So I'm here to say this. And I know I'll probably catch flack for the video, but I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. Your woman has to fear you just a tad bit. Not too much, not too little, just a tad bit in order for her to respect you. And to keep it a band with you, that's damn near all the human species in general. It ain't just really limited to women, but with women you gotta make sure she fears you just a little bit in order to respect you. Now how you instill that fear, I don't know. That's on you if you even bother to do it. Because a lot of times, the way I see it, if you don't have an attachment to a woman like a kid, if you don't have an attachment to a woman like a house y'all sharing, or anything, no major attachment that you can't walk away from, don't even really waste your time in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say that because every woman you deal with, in my opinion, would, unless she just straight up a respectful woman, was raised right from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have to fear you a little, just respect, especially if you date hood chicks, black chicks, you know what I'm saying? she's gonna have to have just a tad bit of smidgen of that. Oh, he could bring forth some trauma in my life. Let me chill. Let me show some respect. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You gotta respect her too. It ain't a one-way street. You understand me? So but back to the story. My man was like, yeah, he got her motherfucking ass. Yeah, she got speed knots and some more shit. So I was like, yeah, he going away. But I was like, it can go both ways. He can go away for a long ass time, couple years, 3-4 years. For one, violating that order again for the second time, or putting hands on that bitch, or he could have put hands on that bitch so motherfucking nicely that he straightened her motherfucking ass out. But I said, if we're dealing with the latter part, he still need to lead a bitch. And I like, he need to lead a bitch for this reason. She's gonna always need a re-up on that type of trauma. See, you can't, what's the best word? What's the best? I'm looking for the right word to say what I'm gonna say. Give me a second. If the bitch is uncooperative, you can't beat cooperation in that motherfucking bitch. You can't beat the uncooperation about that bitch. You can't beat the unruliness about that bitch. You can't beat the bullshit out the bitch. You'll end up beating yourself. You can't beat the bullshit out the bitch. If it's a bullshit bitch, she's just gonna be a bullshit bitch. Those are the facts. So when certain men come across a bitch that he gotta beat the bullshit out of, or try to beat the bullshit out of, it goes horribly wrong. And it might work one time, it might work twice, but that guy is gonna have to continuously re-up on that bullshit. He gonna have to re-up, because she eventually she's gonna get out of pocket again. You're gonna try and goddamn whoop her back in pocket, and she might go in pocket for, let's say, first time she might be in pocket a year. Next thing you know, she gets out of line. You gotta re-up on that. Boom. And then, now she might go 8 months. Then you gotta re-up again. Now she goes 6 months. Then you gotta re-up again. You know what I mean? No man wants to go through that, because every time you do that, you're risking penitentiary time. You're risking doing very bad bodily harm. It's a disgusting situation. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, let's take Blueface old lady, Krishan, or his baby mama, whatever. He don't put hands on that motherfucker. Other people don't put hands on her. And look at her. She's still fucked up in the head. And the next guy she be with, if any, gonna have the same thing. And that's why I said in the prior video, if you meet a chick and the dude been chopping her motherfucking head like a slab of bologna meat that he's breaking down in a restaurant, then you might well just let her go. Because the average man does not chop a bitch head for no reason. Now you got some psychos out here that, oh, my food ain't cooked, head chopping. Come home, oh, bed ain't made, yeah, I mean, come home, goddamn, the house ain't clean, chop, just chop her to death. Then you got some men that don't even get down like that, but the bitch will bring it out on you. So it is what it is, man. You find yourself coming across any of them type, go the other way. If you find yourself about to get to chopping some heads, get up out of there if you ain't got no serious attachments. And even if you got serious attachments, get up out of there. It ain't really worth it at the end of the day. You got something that can stand up to a chopping. But like old buddy, he gonna have to re-up because now he's back with her. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave. He's sitting up in that house sleeping with one eye open, thinking it's all good and great. Very sad situation, man. But she was about to take his house. He had a house. It ain't paid for. It ain't paid for. Just don't be worth it, man. But peace, love, blessing, and prosperity, man. That was just a quick little update.